the dominant form on the web, and so it's only natural that any academic interested in public engagement or alternative forms of communicating their research is going to be interested in utilising video. However, there are a couple of tips and tricks which you might want to keep in mind before embarking on such a project. The first of these is to keep your videos short and sweet. Although it's possible to upload a full-length lecture onto YouTube and to just record something that you might give in public or in a classroom, in my opinion, YouTube is not best suited for long-form videos. My own experience has led me to believe that viewers tend to tune out after perhaps 7 minutes or so, and that YouTube is best suited towards short tutorials which are dynamic and snappy rather than long-length lectures which perhaps might be better written up as an essay-style blog post. The second piece of advice I have is to learn the basics of some camera work. So although it is possible to just get your iPhone out and to shoot something on the go, and indeed that may be useful for kind of a live streaming format like Periscope, for a video to get noticed on YouTube, I'd recommend shooting in high definition and just learning some basic principles about filming. So where your light source is, for example, it should always be in front of your face rather than behind it, and what software you're going to need to use in order to edit together a video which doesn't have any long pauses or interruptions. So for example, you might use iMovie or Final Cut Pro X. The third piece of advice I have is to get involved in collaborations. The education community on YouTube is a large one, and it's in all of our interest to collaborate with one another. So if you're only just getting started, reach out to another YouTuber, ask them if they have any advice, and see whether there's any potential that you can collaborate with them and do videos together, perhaps one on that YouTuber's channel and one on your own channel, which will help you get some more viewers and teach you a little bit about what works and what doesn't. The fourth piece of advice I have is to go on location. The beauty of using YouTube and filming is that it can be done on the go. So for example, I work on Greek tragedy, and if I'm going to be creating a video about a Greek tragedy production that I've been and seen, I'll take my camera and I'll try and film a little bit at the theatre with maybe some of the publicity in the background, and so you get my immediate reaction to what I've seen that moment, and also you get a sense of what it's like to go and see that production. My fifth and final piece of advice is to not be afraid and to embark on using YouTube or vlogging with confidence. It's very natural to be afraid about credibility issues when you upload something on YouTube. For example, you might be afraid that you'll say something off the cuff and that will be incorrect and it might have a credibility impact on your reputation. In fact, in my experience, it's very easy to redact something by putting a little message on your video, or to even comment in the comment bar below and say, actually, I've changed my mind about this, I've done a bit more research, etc, etc. Furthermore, it's very hard to get noticed on YouTube, so you really don't need to worry about your video going viral overnight. There are 300 hours worth of footage uploaded to YouTube every single minute. You heard me correctly, 300 hours a minute. And so you can imagine it's quite hard for your video to get a lot of viewers and to get a lot of hits. So for all those reasons, you shouldn't be afraid. You should give it a go with confidence. You've got nothing to lose, and I wish you all the best.